no.
This episode is going to be serious.
That's why you put you in the corner as far
happy.
away from the door as possible so you can run.
Listen, because the men are the main people that need to know the issue.
So for me, it's very challenging because I think I'm still figuring life out, and having people look up to you is like, hey, if I go and make a mistake, like, am I teaching you to make the same mistake?
But I don't think of it like it's a lot of pressure. I mean, sometimes it comes to play because it's also a professional setting, like how you dress and the kids are looking up to you. And me, I like.
Well, what sinks?
Where's the sink?
What sinks?
Where's the
is-
running water?
Like, where's the
How am I flashing the toilet?
Like, how are
excuse
you-
me.
Yeah.
Where am I throwing the
Like,
pad?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my opinion. My experience. Before y'all come to me in the comments, it's my experience.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman.
Yeah, we end episode. Stay by plan, Accra, stay by plan. All the boys, all the girls, for stay by plan. Stay by plan, stay by plan. All the boys, all the girls, for stay by plan.
Show off your best skin this Harmattan with Nivea Nourishing Cocoa Body Lotion. Now with 5-in-1 complete care. The deeply nourishing formula prevents your skin from drying out. With precious cocoa butter and deep moisture for smooth and healthy looking skin. Love your skin this Harmattan with Nivea Nourishing Cocoa 5-in-1 complete care.
Yeah, hi guys, welcome back to your favorite, the best, the one and only Stay By Plan.
Woo! You guys have fun.
Yes, and today, as you can see, I am joined by 3 women. One of them I'm here with all the time.
All
You
the
guys, you know already. But it's Afi.
Surprise, it's me.
Surprise. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves because I don't want to do you a disservice. So I'll start with
you're supposed to do it.
Oh, no.
I want to give you the,
You want to put me on the spot?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
let's see.
Okay, do you know what? I'll do one in a few minutes. So I'll
No.
start with you.
No. Why are you putting me on the spot?
No, it's
Find your own
it's
battle.
Women's Month. You
Do everything. Do
we
your
will
best.
Push you up to work.
Okay, if I get anything wrong or I leave anything out, please just.
Hold up, let me just raise it, my
Right, so I'll start with you because you're right next to me. So Abba she does a lot. She acts, and I've seen you acting. You've been acting for years, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so she acts. And she works with girls.
Yes.
I'm trying so hard to
Yes.
get to
Yes.
You have to be diplomatic about it. Girls.
Works with girls, yes. And, she's very helpful to the girls. So that's what she does. She'll give you more, but that's like I want to give you guys the better ones. I don't want to.
Yeah,
That's why I say
don't
everything.
say
Yeah.
everything. Let them choose. I agree.
Blueprint, yeah. Got it.
Danny also works with girls.
Doctor.
Hey!
Yeah, you know what?
That one,
We don't go to
no,
You
you
know what?
continue.
Yo, I was gonna say that, but I knew you'd say that, so I left it.
Hey! Okay.
So yeah, doctor
Yes, sir.
also works with girls and women too. Yes, and she's very inspirational, and I'm very inspired already, even before the conversation. So, like I said, I don't want to take everything away, so I'm gonna leave you guys to
Okay.
beef up what I said. I think I gave a good
Yeah,
foundation.
Okay.
Well done.
Good job.
Congratulations.
That was hard.
It's over.
Yeah.
So, should we start?
Yeah,
so
So,
you can
hi,
start,
my
yeah.
name is Abakuma Dadson.
Mhm.
Like Zoo said, I'm an actress. I've been doing it for a while. And then I work with Power to Girls as the programs manager. I've been working with Power to Girls for like 4 or 5 years. And acting, I've been doing it since maybe I was younger because my dad was an actor.
Oh, nice.
I did acting with my dad, and then now I'm doing it by myself. It's looking like I'm doing a good job because I've been getting awards possible. So.
Well done.
Love to see it.
Yeah, and then Danny,
I don't.
Dr. Danny.
Listen. When anybody tells me to introduce myself, I be like,
Which part?
which one you want?
You
I
want
don't.
to do you can't do this, but you want me to.
Because there's so much, so much.
I don't. No, somebody yesterday came up to me. They was like, "You're like Keke Palmer. Like you're forever with me." I'm like, "Amen to that."
Yeah.
It depends. Honestly, we have 24 hours in a day. I just happen to utilize all of them. I'm a social entrepreneur. I'm a doctor, as we spoke about, and not your medical doctor. I am a PhD recipient. I'm actually a corporate baddie, which people don't realize, but I'm a corporate baddie. I work in CSR, I work in business development, I've been strategic partner for many, many years. The list can go on, like it depends what part you want to know. I'm a creative director, but many other hats I've worn in my life. A radio producer.
Wow.
A model.
A mentor. As part of yours as well.
It's like
Wow. How do you sleep?
No.
Okay, thank God. I thought it was just me. So it's good. Okay.
No. Listen, this life don't come with sleep. It just comes with prayer. That's it. That's it. That's about it.
Real.
So we're recording this on today's the 9th of March.
Yes.
Obviously, this will not come out on the 9th of March because we're not like that and we sleep. So, yesterday was International Women's Day, 8th of March every year. And so I just want you to tell us, before you guys come, tell us what International Women's Day means to you.
I think it's like a day where first of all, I feel like it should be every day.
Period.
Yes, let's celebrate women every day, but it's a day to just remind people about the impact that women have in our world and the struggles that some women face and how those struggles can be, I don't know what's the English word to use.
Using tree, we are all gonna hear it.
How like it can be resolved, like how to support like women, and I think it's a great day. To me, it's a good time for me to love on my mom and my sisters and the women in my life.
You, what about you?
Me?
Yeah, being the only man, what does it mean to you?
I like you. Don't let him be comfortable.
This episode is going to be serious.
That's why we put you in the corner as
so
far
happy.
away from the door as possible so you can run.
Okay, International Women's Day. I feel like I became aware of International Women's Day maybe 5 years ago. I feel like before that I didn't really hear about it. But I think it's very important. Like, in several places in the world, women are not where they should be, socially, economically, every way. So I think it's an important day to remind ourselves why we love women, why I love women, why they're important, and like you said, it should be every day. Like we should celebrate women every day. So I think it's a very important day. It means a lot to me. Like you said, I also have my mom, my sister, a lot of women in my life. So it's a great day to remind myself why.
You know what? Let me give Zoo his flowers. I know I'm always fighting with Zoo. But like when it comes to appreciating and respecting women, I would put all my money on it. Like when it comes to Zoo. Like if somebody ever say like Zoo did something disrespectful to a woman, I'll say it's not him. Like I'll go to court without the evidence.
Better than that.
I'll say it's not
It's
him.
true. If you know Zoo, you'll know that.
I love that.
He's a gentleman.
We can end the episode.
So everybody be like Zoo finish.
See, over you guys work directly with women almost every day. Like, I feel like maybe your understanding of empowering women might be different from people who just do it once in a while. Just
I'm a Dr. Danielle.
What is the saying? If you raise a
Man, you raise an individual, you raise a woman, you raise a nation.
and you raise a nation. You raise a nation. I genuinely believe that. I think that we underestimate, we maybe underestimate is a lack of a better word, but we underestimate the power of a woman. And in the event that us women are not around, like I said yesterday, this world would suck. It would suck. It wouldn't work properly.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to function the way we do function. The power of the woman is very underestimated. And therefore, it is days like yesterday, it is days like International Women's Day that help you to remind us all about how important we really are and how important they shall continue to be throughout the everyday situation. And as we work in the women's space, as we work, at the end of the day, unfortunately, in certain continents and in certain parts of the world, women are still considered marginalized groups. So it's important that we encourage and support in every way possible because, like, why not? Like, if not us, who else will?
Yeah, me. Also, I work with girls, and we basically teach them to become women of the society. And I believe that it's like it's a long time coming. Charlie, men have been the superior from beginning of time till. And I would give us as a people in Ghana like props because yesterday was the first time in years that I saw so many programs dedicated to International Women's Day. And it's not something that used to happen. Like you said, you only heard about it like 5 years ago. It's been there, but it hasn't been as profound as it started to be now because it's like we're finally waking up. And I think it's about time because whether we like it or not, we're the ones that are doing the damn thing in every aspect of like life in general, like be it at home, in the workspace, in wherever you. It's about time that we gave women like the props. And I know sometimes men say, oh, every day, like, because I work with girls, and I'll go to a school and I would say, oh, I'm running this program. Why every day girls? You have to do something for the boys. Okay, go and do it. Because okay, go and do it. Because me, I'm a girl. I can only speak to what I know. And the men always, when we try to put emphasis on how important we are and stuff, the men try to say, what about us? But it's like you guys have been the eights from before time till now. Do you get what I mean? I feel like it's about time. I feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's something that we should start to teach not just women or not just girls but boys from a younger age to like respect women because last like Danny said, if we're not here, the world would suck.
I think a big part of that is like, but I think this is in all aspects is to remind a man how to treat a woman, especially and not take advantage and not take for granted the actions that a woman does perform and how they do make life a lot easier. So those days, like yesterday, are very, very
I think it's really important.
All right. So let's just backtrack a bit. How did you get into like the field of working with younger girls? And for me, I've had that like, I don't know, different parts of my life. I have had to be sort of like a role model.
Yeah, you came for a brunch.
Yes, I came for a brunch. I love that. And then I did something with Sky Girls like a few years back. Yeah, so it's very challenging because I think I'm still figuring life out. And having people look up to you is like, hey, if I go and make a mistake, like, am I teaching you to make the same mistake? So how do you guys feel in that specific position, like with younger women looking up to you?
Do they feel pressure?
Do they feel pressure? Do you feel like it's a big responsibility, especially if you don't think you're perfect? Like, anyway.
I mean, I'll go first. So with me, I stumbled in the field of working at Power Girls, but it was also a full circle moment because when I was it's something that I'd always done, but it was. What's the word? It wasn't conscious.
Yeah.
So when I was in high school, I went to mother care, and there was a day that we were in class, and me and a friend were talking, and we're like, oh, we should help like the needy. And then I spoke to my dad, and we spoke to the school, the headmistress, and she was like, okay, so this will be your patron. And like on a normal, like in Kolawe, what are you people doing? But like my dad took it seriously, and my school took it seriously. So we started like a mother care help the needy fund. We would take offertory on Wednesdays. And then we put the money together and we donated to some orphanages and we started we did a fan fair. We had like Sokolik and all these other schools coming. Cool. When I went to secondary school, it was the same thing. Life happened, so I ended up in like a random secondary school, very randomly. And I was kind of like the ugly duckling for like it was very trees, like it was a very tree speaking, so it was in Neighbory. And I was like I spoke English a lot.
You're like the black sheep.
Yeah, kind of like, because everybody's like, oh yeah, Pacific, yeah, too, yeah, you know. And so I was like, how do I like bring what I know to, because I had done IGCSE and like, so very, very up for 7, like. So then I was like, oh, we should do like Gucci Girl Talk, because they called the uniforms Gucci. So I was like, so I spoke to my dad and I'm like, I'd like to do like a seminar, girl talk type thing, to teach them how to like properly use a fork and knife and like, you know, be like all ladies. So I spoke to my dad and he helped me get Rama room. I spoke to the headmistress of the school. She thought it was great. So then we had a Gucci Girl Talk seminar. Fast forward, I'm acting, but when you're not acting, there's a lot of time. So I'm like, I want to do something with myself. And my friend was like, my sister needs a PA. I was like, okay. Then that's how I got into hospitals. And I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Then later I'm like, so what I did in school is this. It's like, and it didn't occur to me that, the girls you're working with will be looking up to you.
Exactly.
Until one day, my friend posted a snap, because I like to draw my friends into. I feel like I always say, tell me what job you do, and I can tell you how you can use whatever you're doing to give back. So I got my friend to come help me, and she posted me, and then she sent me a screenshot of somebody that has seen me, and I was like, this girl that's always out. Is this a girl that's on the district teaching? Because everybody's like, Auntie Abba, and I'm like, I didn't even think about it like that, because I feel like we're all human beings.
Yeah.
From the beginning, like on the most fundamental base, everyone is human and we all make mistakes. And I don't think it's the mistakes you make that identify you or like that make you who you are. It's how you come out of that. I'm not saying I'm going to make any crazy mistake, but I believe that if I'm working with kids and they're looking up to me,
Yeah, I get you.
I don't think you should look up. It's not my fault if you create a certain persona of who you think I am in your head, so that if I don't go according to what you think, then I'm a bad person. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're looking up to somebody, you're looking up to the person, and when the person makes a mistake, look up to the person. How did the person get out of it? And then take that. If I tell you to go and jump off a roof, and you go and jump, and you tell them that because I'm looking at it, come on.
Yeah.
So I don't think my brain registers pressure, because I feel like I'm living my life as a human being. And if I do something great. If I do something that's not too great, how I come out of it, you have to be smart enough to know, Auntie Abba did this, but this is how she resolved it, and then we go. But I don't think of it like it's a lot of pressure. I mean, sometimes it comes to play because it's also a professional setting, like how you dress and the kids are looking up to you. And me, I like when I'm going to see my girls to facilitate programming, because we do programming every week with them. I'll dress up. I like to say that even if especially when I'm not feeling my best, that's when I'll really dress up.
Yeah.
And the kids will come, I like your hair and I like your nails, and like some of the schools they'll tell you that
you're doing too much.
Yeah, you want to tone down a little bit. Especially the government schools we work with, they like to like, so today now my nails are short and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, you go with the flow. I feel like I don't like to register any type of pressure, because first of all, just because it's my line of work, I didn't come to you as, hey, I'm a role model, look up to me. So if you do happen to look up to me, give me the grace to be like human. You know what I mean? Yeah. Miss Danny.
Respectfully, I'm not toning down for anyone.
No.
That's right.
I'm not toning down for I am who I am because I am who I am. Yeah. Mistakes are meant to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of the day, that is the whole purpose of making a mistake. But in fact, I would never see anybody as my mentor that didn't make a mistake. Like, madam, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
And why should I ever follow you because of the idea, or why would I ever see you as an inspiration if you will never be able to tell me how to get through something, or you never be able to explain to me how to get over the mountain and through the woods and whatever else Goldilocks said. But you won't be able to get me through that. And I believe that understanding that is a pivotal point in understanding who your mentor should and shouldn't be, and if somebody looks up to you, if they don't look up to you. I'm blessed to be a blessing in every form of the word. So I'm conscious that someone is looking. I don't know who is or who isn't, but I'm conscious that people are looking. But with that being said, I am still myself.
Yeah.
I am still myself. There are I keep saying, there's 24 hours in a day, and I strategically try to use every last bit of it. So if today I'm this corporate baddie and tomorrow I'm a model. That's my business. And you, like, that's my business. And I hope that that gives an inspiration to people that you don't have to compartmentalize yourself and say, this is all that I do, this is all that I am. Because it's not. You're so many more. Just like a woman can be a mother, they can also be a sister, it can also be a wife, a carer, or all of the above. Why are we so keen on compartmentalizing and saying this is all that you are? So if I am an inspiration to someone, or a little one is looking up to me, or not even a little one, a grown one,
Like me,
is
I look up to you.
I look up to you.
Thank you. If somebody does, I hope it's because she made a mistake, and here she is, and
Back up. Yeah.
you didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You didn't die. Like the purpose of to live life is to figure it out, and figuring it out is to mess up sometimes, and that is perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. So hopefully that is what comes across, that no one is perfect, and I'll be scared if you are.
Yeah.
Really, really scared if you are. So yeah.
Yeah, this is very. I'm just interested and inspired by you guys already. We're only like halfway through the conversation, but it's very inspiring. I'm going to come to you and talk about your experiences with girls within Ghana and beyond Ghana. But before that, we're going on a break.
Crazy.
Afi, imagine this.
Okay.
You're having a wedding. It's
Okay.
the biggest wedding of the year.
Okay.
Chandeliers,
Yes.
flowers, golden chairs, horses.
Okay.
But I designed it.
Ah.
What's funny?
My imagination just started to look like a mess.
Oh, no. See, ever since iconic events showed me the way,
Okay.
I can do this for you.
Okay,
Come to me, I
interesting.
can
Well,
do
let
this
me
for
look
you.
it up before I start trusting you with my
Trust
my
me,
big
trust
day.
me. They gave me the ultimate design and installation course.
Okay,
And
I'm seeing
It's
it.
a 4-week course and it's led by the biggest people in the industry.
Wow,
Like,
it's both online and in person, so
Yes.
it's actually like the real deal. I'm
Yes.
seeing this right now. Wait. What if I told you that there's a 1-year paid designer role
crazy.
up for grabs for the top student? I will be the top student if I sign up.
Will you pass me? Please.
But I'm seeing that the classes start on April 2nd, 2025
They do.
at the iconic center at Community 10 in Tema,
Just
which is
here.
not far from
We'll
me.
go, we can just pass it.
We'll actually pass there.
We'll reach
literally
there
go.
now.
Okay, so how do we secure a spot soon?
You have to follow the link in their bio.
Okay.
And please sign up before March
17th.
17th.
Yep.
For early bird. Don't miss it too. Don't miss it.
Okay, and also if you want to know exactly where they are, follow them on Instagram at Iconic Events. Iconic, let me spell the I.
Spell the iconic.
Let me spell the iconic for you guys. It's AYCONIK events.
Yes.
So make sure you register before March 17th. And yeah, I might just make you do my wedding instead of Zoom because I'm still a little iffy about that.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know.
Anyway,
Let's get back to the episode.
Welcome back from that very interesting and important break.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed whatever you saw during that break.
Am I too excited for my liking? Am I too excited for my liking?
You went on a break, okay?
Yeah, it's a whole break, guys.
New levels.
Elevated.
Okay? Yes,
Yeah.
new levels.
So if you also want to be part of our break, just send us an email.
That's all. It's not hard. We know how to find.
Love
And
that.
we have something for everybody too. So
Yeah, don't be scared. The budget is, don't worry, you'll be fine.
anyway, so back to Dr. Danny. You've done work within Ghana and outside of Ghana, and obviously in different places there's different
Cultures.
different barriers, and so on and so forth. So, just broadly speaking, with your experiences outside of Ghana and within Ghana, like, how would you compare doing this type of work in Ghana to other places? Is it harder? Is it easier? Do you feel like it's more fulfilling?
Every place is different. Let's start there. Every place is different, but every place is different. But also every place is the same.
Yeah.
Needs are still needs, regardless of where you look. Needs are still needs. So I'll start there, and I will also disclaimer. This is my opinion,
Thank you.
my experience. experience.
Yes.
Before y'all come to me in the comments, it's my experience.
Yeah.
It's important to know where you are. It's important to know the environment in which you operate in. I have traveled the world blissfully. I don't know. I've reached maybe like 50 countries now. I don't know. I've kind of lost count at the time. There was at one point I lived and worked in Guatemala. And at the time, I was a deaf and blind sign language teacher.
Wow.
Spanish.
Ooh.
Spanish.
Deaf and blind sometimes.
Yes, I was a
Deaf and blind is one thing, but in Spanish,
and in
Right.
Spanish,
it's a whole level. Like, girl.
Boom.
in
Wow.
Spanish. I was studying childhood labor in Guatemala, and I'm saying all of this for a reason. When I originally went there, it was very much, children shouldn't work. This is real labor. You can't put children out there like that.
Yeah.
But then the law of the land understood that this is for the family. Like they got up at 4 a.m. They carried maize from the fields, and then by the time 6 a.m. was rolling around, the mother was preparing the tamales, and I remember going to sleep and I heard the chicken, but when I woke up there was no chicken.
Prepared for lunch.
I was trying at that moment. I haven't eaten chicken since then.
Oh, wow.
It was clacking and it's no longer clacking.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's in the
No.
it's in the
Have
oil.
you seen a chicken murdered? And when they whip it like this and the head goes off and it's still
Yeah.
moving?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
My
It's true.
dear, I haven't eaten a chicken since then.
Yeah. Real.
And so I say all that to say that needed a different set of skills. Yeah? So when coming to Ghana, it needed a different set of skills. And everywhere needs somewhere different. But if you understand the core need, then the outcome can still be successful.
Yeah.
I appreciate what Robert was saying about people discussing that you need to tone it down. You need to bring it down a bit. You're doing too much. Sis, I am much.
I love that.
I am. There's nothing to tone. This is me through and through. And if I didn't see you, I would still look like this. And I believe that if I did the action of toning, then I'm no longer my authentic self.
Yeah.
And a lot of the teachings that we do within the empowering girls is learning and understanding what is your authentic self, and like who are you outside of somebody telling you who you are.
Yeah.
And even my little bit older girls, especially getting into a relationship, I'm kind of segueing into something else. When people are getting into relationships and understanding who they are with someone, you have to be very careful. Do you like it, or you like it because he like it?
Yeah.
Like what part of this? What part of this is you? Do you not like it, or does he not like that you like it? Like what part? So understanding the dynamics of where you work is really, really important.
Nice.
So here in Ghana, as you guys may know, we have started the process of we have done renovating girls' bathrooms, washrooms. And so that was a big deal for me because we go into schools on a regular basis and we talk about period poverty and we talk about what's important and how to maintain and how to handle being on your period in certain situations.
Yeah.
And we can't do that if they don't have a place to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
That was a big, big thing. Like, okay, we're teaching a girl how to change a pad, how to remove a pad, how to dispose of a pad, and then you tell her to wash her hands. Well, what sinks
Where's the
is
sink?
what sinks
Where's the
is-
running water?
Like, where's
How
the
am I flashing the toilet?
Like,
Like,
how are
excuse
you-
me.
Yeah.
Where am I throwing the
Like,
pad?
where are you-
Yeah.
What bin is in the back? Like the basics of the basics. You don't have running water to wash your hands.
Yeah.
So how are we going to talk about hygiene when the bare necessities are not available? So in each situation, you have to adapt to said situation. And that was a big one in Ghana. That was a big one in Ghana. And coming from the US, well, I come from all over, but basically coming from the US. Before the US, I lived in the UK. Before anyway, I lived all over the world. I used to live in the UK, and obviously I'm from the US. Coming from the US, I love when my own people have all the ideas in the world. Oh, we should do period panties. Oh, we should do diva cups.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do. No, we should not. Because it doesn't work for this environment. When we talk about a period panty, and hopefully everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just to recap, I'm talking about period poverty. And I'm also discussing what Power to Girl does, which is enable and make sure that girls have pads and sanitary napkins, sanitary products to take care of their period.
Yeah.
And so when we're talking about things like that and all of the solutions that maybe other countries, westernized countries may have to eliminate this problem, they're not thinking of the issues and the resources that are lacked here in Ghana. So for example, you bring a period panty, yeah? And for those that don't know what a period panty is a panty that doesn't necessarily have to have a sanitary napkin. So the panty itself is designed to collect the blood, and I'm being graphic on purpose because you two men, you need to understand the issues that we have.
Yeah.
So you need to understand them.
It's the way the camera guy is shaking. Don't shake.
Listen, because the men are the main people that need to know the issue. Even us women, we're still afraid to tell the men, oh, sorry, I'm on my period.
Yeah.
The way we will hide and, oh, Auntie Flo is in town. Listen, I'm perioding it, menstruating.
Now, literally bleeding.
I'm on my menstrual stage. I just left the follicular and luteal phase. You need to learn that too. But anyway, so it's these moments, right, where all in the other countries, they have these brilliant solutions and resolutions for this issue, but it doesn't work here. So some may, but I'm going to tell you, in my experience, in our experience, sitting where we sit, those things don't work. Let's take it, for example, a period panty that I was just talking about.
Hygiene.
That period panty, you have to tell that little girl that maybe has 3 sets of panties anyway, to only wear these 5 days out of the month.
Yeah.
And when she does wear it, she must wash it correctly.
Yeah.
Okay? She must use hot water. She must then dry it correctly. And then she must make sure that it's dry before she puts it on. And she must only use it one time, wash, and do the process again.
Exactly.
My dear, where is she getting this running water from? Where does she have the washing machine? Where does she have the dryer? Where does all of those elements come from in order for that to even work? And then when it's dried, is it dried properly so that it doesn't mold? That all of those things do not happen to it. Okay, cool. Period panty out. Now we have another one. Let's do a diva cup to save the world. And okay, cool. Let's do that. So now, hey, for those who don't know what a diva cup is, I will very quickly explain it to you. It is literally a cup, okay? Literally a cup. It's about this size. Okay? It's a silicone cup. Well, some of them are made from something different, but it's a silicone cup essentially. And you have to fold it, okay? And then it goes inside.
It's the way they all went. So are you okay?
I'm very okay.
He's fine. Very fine.
It goes inside, and then it kind of seals itself when it's inside. Thank you for the adverb. It seals itself inside. And this is beautifully created to where it can last for 10 hours. It can last literally all day. It's brilliant. When it comes out, you gotta go fishing. You gotta go inside, it out. create like a opening, like a
From the suction.
unsuction it, and then bring it out
Carefully.
very carefully.
Don't drop it.
Very carefully, because it will look like a bloodbath. Carefully.
Don't drop it.
Okay, and then dispose of what the insides of it. Dispose, and then sanitize. It must be thoroughly sanitized. Some people boil it. Some people put hot water on it. Wash it, whatever. But it's beautiful because you can use it over and over again. It's brilliant for the environment. It's great. But listen, my dear, me and you, this is not for us. Okay? It's not for us. It's not for us. That's number one. Number one, it's not for us. Number two, you go try telling a 12-year-old.
To do all of this.
Go try telling a 12-year-old.
Infections.
Did she clean her hands first? Did she? She hasn't even started with a tampon, and you want her to do a
Even the
cup?
tampon.
Even
the tampon in Africa is not.
You should see them squirm on a tampon.
Yeah.
That you have to. They have to stick something up their hoo-ha, and they are squirming at that.
Yeah.
So this is when we're talking about like what is the differences. Know the law of the land.
Yeah.
Know the law of the land before you come with your beautiful ideas, with your grand gestures of what needs to happen. I've been working in this world all my life. So social welfare, social work has been my world forever. And I've created so many spaces, and I've created companies that make sure that we evaluate the interventions that are put into the community, that make sure they fit the community appropriately.
Yeah.
When I first moved to Ghana, there was a company that wanted to give back to the fishermen. You know what they gave them?
What?
A life vest.
Okay.
You come with your big money, and you give Ghana fishermen
Life
vest.
People
Who save your life?
they will save you without the life vest.
They are the life vest.
They're the life vest, literally.
Aha! So this is what I mean by not understanding the law of the land. You really need to understand what the evaluation is and what your people actually and physically need.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Wow. I feel like you guys have said everything that like is necessary with regards
A
to.
lot of the questions we had already.
Yeah, if I said though. Did you guys have our question guide?
No, I asked Zoe. He forgot to send it.
I
Okay.
didn't forget.
No, we actually don't like to
You
send
don't
it
know,
here.
right?
We don't like to say
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Makes sense.
But
I
some
think-
people practice
Too much,
Oh,
yeah.
You'll be able.
Hi everyone, we had to stop the episode because I want to give you the inside tea of having smooth and healthy skin. It is Nivea Nourishing Cocoa 5-in-1. And I love this product because it makes my skin smooth. It gives me 48-hour deep nourishment and deep moisture, healthy looking skin, smooth and healthy feel, and dry house protection. So make sure you try Nivea Nourishing 5-in-1 Cocoa now and thank me later. Bye.
Yeah, I think it's interesting like to hear like your sides of the story with respect to like self-image and then understanding the practicality of whatever you're trying to do when you're trying to create impact. I think these are things that people should really sit and think about. And we're about to wrap up, but before that, I'd just like to ask each of you what the plan is for the future in your current field and like just generally in the women's field, and then like we wrap it up.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't even say what Power to Girls does, so I wanted to say
That would probably be
So
helpful.
yeah, hi guys. Hi, my name is Advocacy Dadson. Power to Girls is a non-profit organization. We work with marginalized girls. We basically talk to girls about mental health, personal development, entrepreneurship skills, leadership skills, and tech. We create avenues for girls to be able to be positively, emphasis on positively, mentored. So we have people like Miss Dr. Danny and Afi who have come through to come and mentor the girls. I also simultaneously work with a sanitary pad company called Flow Wellness.
Yeah.
And how Flow Wellness came about, let me say this quickly, because we were having a conference. The conference is for 1,000 girls. We do every year during International Day of a Girl Child. And we wanted to get some sanitary pads in the washrooms. And we asked a particular sanitary pad brand. I'll not mention the name, but
Is it popular in Ghana?
it's popular.
Hey.
And the person we had to go see was a man. And on the calendar in his office, they've circled International Day of a Girl Child. And it's like, oh yeah, we have something planned, so we'll get you some pads. And we just wanted a few pads to keep in the washrooms and to give to the girls. And I was in charge of like having to call him to ask, oh please, it's on October 11th, please. And anytime I called him, I said we'll give it to you.
Don't come and give me pressure.
Yeah. So because of that, Flow Wellness came about. So it's a sanitary pad brand, and what we do is we donate pads to girls. Last year alone, we gave about 50,000 in the future, but 5,000 pads to girls in need. And so for every pad you buy, one pad is donated to girls. Now to your question as to what we want to do in the
And
future.
the washrooms all have been in
Yes, and the washroom, the wash. So it's Flow Wellness partnered with Power to Girls, and we were able to, and Dr. Danielle James and her family, and we were able to renovate a girls' washroom, and all of the washroom have sanitary pads. And when it runs out, you just give us a call and we go and install it. Future plans. Every year we have a conference or we do something for International Day of a Girl Child. So that's something that's always there. We have mentorship branches that we do. That is for Power to Girls. With Flow Wellness, we're looking to continue what we started last year with renovating washrooms all around. We're big on educating girls on like menstrual health and hygiene and all of that. If you want to donate, because we're always, so that we can...
Just give us your money for good things.
So that we can keep doing the Lord's work. Just find us on all social media platforms, Power to Girls Ghana and Flow Wellness Ghana. But yeah, we are looking to spread the word, and our main thing is to eradicate period poverty. Because it's one thing wearing the pad at the end of the month and learning the hygiene and everything Dr. Dani says. But the main thing is, can you afford it? Yeah. And that's like the bigger issue you have here. They're affording the pad, no. Condoms are free. Condoms are free. Pad no yet talk.
It's interesting how condoms are free, but that condom thing is a choice. But me having my period,
it's not a choice. But that one is like, So that's what we're trying to do. We're really trying to empower young girls, eradicate period poverty. Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful.
Thank you. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Like if you had to pitch, you go fire. I swear.
Please tell my boss to raise me.
Yeah, she deserves a raise.
Oh, of course.
But shout out to my boss, the Aisha Ado. I don't like to mention her name, Aisha Ado. I don't think so.
Why not?
It's Aisha. Aisha Ado, because she's doing a lot. I feel like if you put the in the beginning, it gives you something.
It's the Aisha Ado. Yeah. Aisha is the big one. We love Aisha. We love Aisha.
Small but mighty.
Oh, she is tiny,
but she's mighty.
Thank you. Good segue into, I guess, kind of what is happening.
Yeah.
What is happening? Aisha came to me a while ago, last year sometime, and was like, hey, D, can you be like a creative director for some merch that we need for Power to Girls? And I was like, of course. Obviously, I've been working with Power to Girls for some time. We've done the washroom renovations.
Danielle's like an OG facilitator. She talks to girls about building confidence.
We're in this space. Yeah. We're in this. And I've been doing that for quite a long time. Yeah. Like I said, my rap sheet is long, baby. It's long. And so we've been doing that for some time, but she came to me and was like, can you do a bit of creativity and a bit of creative director for some merch we need? And I was like, of course. And as she was talking about some water bottles and some t-shirts, babes, do I look like a water bottle and t-shirt girl? No. I cannot.
Yeah.
But what I can do is a little bit of fashion.
Yeah.
So I was like, of course. So I've merged the seemingly two different worlds of fashion and nonprofit. Because I understand, or I believe, that style and the art of storytelling can direct social impact. Mm-hmm. So what I created was Salience Life. So Salience is, go Google Salience. How about that? Mm-hmm. You go Google Salience and then come back. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're done? Okay, good. So Salience is all about being noticed. And Salience is all about what you look like before you even open your mouth. And so that started the jewelry line. And so now we have a line of jewelry that directly feeds back into empower two girls.
Yeah.
Listen, fashion has always been my thing, so that part was easy to me.
Giving.
It's like fashion came kind of came natural to me. So I just wanted to figure out how to pour back into the community, and this is what I did. It was a bit of a social entrepreneurship situation, and
Yes.
here we are.
Cool.
That's what she's wearing though. So.
I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have some for you guys. Give me my purse.
Oh, yay!
Give me my purse. I forgot. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
We love it. We love it.
We love the freebies.
Yay! I actually have something for you guys. So let's see. I mean, we got a lot in here, but oh, I got even grills. That's another thing for another day. But hold on. So let's see.
I look like.
Okay, these are yours.
Oh, nice.
These are yours. Hold on. I don't know this
Zoo.
one. Yes.
No small
This one
necklace.
is
with
yours.
Oh, surprise!
Oh,
I think they are part of the organization.
I hope you can fit it, and that one is yours. That is yours.
Wait,
Awesome.
What's the tag?
Bold on purpose.
Yeah,
That's
bold
right.
on purpose.
It's everything that everybody told you to tone down.
Yes.
Officially, I'm not toning down today because I'm gonna be
Change.
bold.
I love it. Thank you guys so much.
Purpose.
But thank you.
Oh, this is so
You guys
cute.
are having
I
a
love it.
break?
I love it. This is really cool.
Okay, good.
Very
Okay, good. If
unique.
you don't like those, I have something else for you. I feel like these.
Don't play with me. I'll take
If,
both.
if those don't fit you, then I think these will fit you.
Everything will fit me. I have a lot of those, guys. Sorry to give me both. This is so cute.
Pause. Girl.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
period.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Thank you so
International
much.
Women's Day. Power to girls.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you cut it, you cut it.
I swear I forgot. That wasn't even staged. I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah. So you guys
This
have
was a
it.
good. It's come to an end.
Yeah,
Sadly.
I swear when I'm watching it, it feels longer. Like,
No.
Because
But it's
you
because you're the one talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was the ad breaks.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly.
Okay, bring me your money.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Finally.
Real quick, something we like to do is please tell someone you'd like to hear.
On this podcast.
Oh my God. Please go first.
Just one person you'd like us to speak to.
Anybody.
Anybody.
Aisha Ado.
That's very interesting.
Let's break Aisha. Let her talk
Yeah.
about we can come back
Yeah.
again and let's
do
dive
something.
deep into and maybe some of our girls just so
Yeah, I think
Let's do a
Cool,
thing. Let's do a whole
actually.
thing.
Yeah,
I think we should talk about it.
Do
Let's
you
do a
remember
whole
me and
thing.
you spoke about
Yeah,
it?
so let's do
So
it.
it would be nice to
Yeah.
have the girls and Aisha and then talk, hear from their point of view.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
No, I want to hear y'all. Who y'all want on next?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
what do
tough.
y'all?
Like, who
That
y'all
is
want
the
next?
plug. Oh, mention it now
Hey, I
so
can
that
make
she
a
can
phone
plug
call
you.
first.
Oh.
What you
Yeah.
mean? Who y'all want
The
to?
people I want, they're not.
the
I
top
think she
crowd,
can help
but when
us
they
get
come-
Springfield Kelvin Autry. I think we should speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Took the words.
I'm sharp.
I think took the bull by his horn.
Took the words
Don't
out of my
play.
mouth, yeah.
I think I was
Alright,
someone from
perfect.
America for
Okay,
you
who
to
else
reply
do you
the
think you
person.
want?
Oh, I feel like I like music, so I want to talk to someone who makes music.
From
Okay.
outside.
From outside.
Yeah, because we've spoken to a lot of Ghanaian musicians for
Should I mention?
Yeah.
She just showed me some pictures of some. Yeah, I think it would be great. So,
Who? Say.
should I?
Say it.
Okay, so listen, she didn't know, right?
I didn't
but
know.
I honestly, I keep trying to tell you, I've lived like 7
Multiple
different
lives.
lives.
Because
Yeah.
the throwbacks you just
I'm
showed
a young
me.
girl, yeah, but
Insane.
I've lived.
I want to hear the name.
Okay, let me go. I want to mention. Mention Stormzy, man. And
Okay.
Lizzo.
Stop.
Yes.
Perfect.
I think
Perfect.
Stormzy would be great.
Perfect.
Well, okay, so
And Lizzo would be great because of the weight loss and loving yourself and all of that, you know.
Yeah.
okay, so back in the day, let me give a catalyst. Okay,
Okay.
so it needs to make sense because she's dropping these names like they are in my phone now.
Girl,
Relax.
you can make 2 calls.
Relax.
Maybe not 1 call, but 2 calls.
Relax. So I used to be morning radio host.
Right.
And so with being morning radio, like if you entered into the UK, I interviewed you.
Yeah.
Like I
Nice.
interviewed you, and we had a conversation. So all of these guys came through right around the same time that I was doing my hosting, and they were doing their coming up and things like that. So somebody said to me the other day, "Oh, I've never met such and such. She just came out." I said, "Lizzo came out in 2014. What are you guys talking about?"
Nice.
Like I'm talking about.
My head of Lizzo like 2020.
No,
Right?
babe.
Yeah, right?
She's
Yeah.
been out
She's
for
been out,
she's
yeah.
been out for a minute. So that's where that
Okay.
came from.
Cool.
It didn't come from
Yeah, I think we'll have both of you again on separate episodes because there's a lot to unpack.
Yeah,
So it's
that would be
definitely-
great.
There's a lot to
Lots of
unpack.
that.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
happy International Women's Month.
Yes,
The whole
lifetime.
because a day is not enough.
Yeah.
The whole month. We
Yeah.
have to give credit where credit is due, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for joining
Thank
us.
you
It's
for
been,
having
been
us.
It's been
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we can come back anytime.
Please
Please don't
do.
lock the door
Yeah,
on
we'll,
us.
No, we
call you.
won't.
We'll call you back. Don't worry.
We
There's a
will.
lot to talk about.
Cheers. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.